to explore further ways to increase trade relations between them.
While trade is bouncing back to before the economic meltdown of 2008, they admit that much more needs to be done to exploit existing opportunities. This emerged at the state visit by President Jacob Zuma to France.
It's no secret that South Africa and France are major players on the African continent, perhaps making it even more necessary for them to work closely. A point underscored by the visits to each other's countries in quick succession. French President visited South Africa in 2013, and this makes it their 9th meeting.
Bilateral trade has not reached its full potential, and we thus explored avenues for increasing trade as well as looking at sectors for future investment. We exchanged views on the outcome of the referendum in the United Kingdom to leave the European Union, as His Excellency has touched on it. We agreed that the so-called Brexit holds implications way beyond the borders of the UK and the member states of EU. We further reinforced our joint commitment to strengthening cooperation on regional and global peace and security, as well as global governance issues.
We would also like to work together to establish certain rules. In fact, South Africa is a member of the G20. We will soon be meeting in China, and we realize that globalization from an economic but also from an environmental point of view should be harnessed, and we should make progress in these areas as we did during COP21.
And the French have taken keen interest in our history. The French president handed over the digitized Mandela Rivonia trial. Another sign of building stronger relations. A point made at the Business Forum of South Africa and the French.
We are meeting with business during this visit because it is our intention to see an expansion of trade relations with France, and especially to increase our exports to France. I'm confident that this business forum will further advance investment and trade levels in support of the national priorities of our two countries. France is an important trade, investment, and tourism partner for South Africa.
To take the relations forward, agreements in agriculture, education, and arts were signed. They have vowed to ensure their implementation. Although both countries acknowledge that they are key economic players in their respective regions, they admit that they have not done enough to reap the full benefits of their potential. Perhaps the reason why they are scaling up these interactions. Mzwandile Mbethe, SABC News, Paris.